Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a pick a card reading for you, which is oracle based, and it is kind of like a booster to my soulmate, calling your soulmate series. And today's topic is what helpful guidance will be revealed to help you on your journey to success and love. So we have 5 groups here for you to choose from. Please do remember that this is a general message and it is not a personal reading. So therefore, if something does not resonate with you, there's absolutely zero reason in which that you should take it personally because, like I said, not a personal reading. So if you feel called to listen to more than one group, perhaps there is more than one message for you. There's no rules when it comes to pick a card. Readings. It's what feels best to you and your intuition. You don't have to do what somebody else tells you to, okay? Or that's their opinion, whatever you feel drawn to listen to or hear, this is your decision, your choice. Please use your gut instincts and use that intuition. If you feel tingly or called to listen to more than one, obviously there's a reason for that, okay? So keep that in mind. So anyways, if you are interested in booking a personal reading or joining my Patreon, which, I post stuff on the daily pretty much on Patreon. And I'm going to be offering some more personal reading tiers, which you will receive a monthly reading from me via Patreon. All that information is in the drop-down box, along with the timestamps, people. Yes, timestamps are in the drop-down box. So anyways, let's go ahead. We have tangerine quartz here for group 1. We have ametrine for group 2. We have fluorite, green fluorite for group 3. We have yellow obsidian for group 4. And we have Jupiter quartz for group 5. So go ahead, pause the video, do whatever it takes to meditate on which group is calling to you, and let's go ahead and get started. You who picked the tangerine quartz, this is going to be your reading. So I'm going to go ahead and flip these all over. We have communication is the key with new moon in Gemini. We have panther with protection. Consider who you allow to take your energy and who you give it away to freely. We have citrine with abundance, creativity, and the solar plexus chakra, and this is card 13. And then we have confidence with be bold, rise up, and stand tall. Feel the fire in your soul. Okay, this group definitely needs to be working on their confidence and their personal power, okay? I feel like that this group is a highly sensitive group. There is a need to definitely be protecting yourself on a regular basis and obviously speaking your mind, okay? And now there's a way to do this without taking it to a negative place. For instance, learning about what constructive criticism is might be helpful. Some of you, once the new moon in Gemini hits, look at a calendar, look at a moon phase calendar to find out when the next new moon in Gemini is. This could be a powerful time for you. But I feel that you guys have a lot of abundance and creativity, and there's, for some reason, you're just not confident enough about it. I feel like on your journey here, it's really going to be important and vital to be seen and to stand out, to really stand in your power, and really feel, like it says, feel the fire in your soul. Stand up, rise up, be bold, stand tall. Panthers and griffins might be something that, spirit animals, sign synchronicity. I also see tiger lilies, could be like a specific flower that could have some sort of meaning to you. And definitely working with citrine could be a good idea. The number 13 could also be a very powerful number for you. 13 is usually the number of full moons in a year. So it is a sacred number, especially to the goddess. So it's not a negative or a bad luck number for any of the people out there who think it is, because it's not. That's some bad rap that number has gotten due to historical takeovers by certain religious groups. Let's just leave it at that. So anyway, it's really important. There's somebody around this group, I feel like, who's kind of like been overpowering you, kind of bossing you around, trying to control you, could be gaslighting you, could be a narcissist around you, something like this, or they're just extremely aggressive with you. It's time for you to stand up to them, definitely, and consider who you allow to take your energy and who you give it away to freely. I also feel like there's people in this group that could possibly be, you're an emotional crutch for somebody on a regular basis, and there's, they're kind of like an energy vampire, and they're sucking you dry. So it's time to pull back and basically stand your ground and speak your truth and say, look, it's time for you to stand on your own 2 feet. I can't always be, your emotional tampon, so to speak. You're going to need to stand up and on your own 2 feet and find your own way. I've been here for you. I'm supportive of you, but I can't fix your problems for you. You have to fix them yourself. I feel like that there could be somebody definitely who's listening to this that is in a situation like this. But I feel like you're trying to move forward, especially with your abundance and creativity. But there's a need to definitely let go of this kind of vampirism that is, leeching onto you, and really be careful about who you're surrounding yourself with at this time. Because I do feel like with the new moon in Gemini, there's somebody coming in, and like I said, this is part of like kind of like a helpful guidance along the way to my Soulmate series, like what needs to be worked on along the freaking journey and the route, to this union. And it's really, really important, I feel like. You have to be confident. This person is, I feel like your person is probably very confident, and they're a very good communicator. And they want somebody to share, their life with that is this way as well. That is their mate, their other half. So, and I feel like that they're also probably a very creative person as well, just saying. But I feel like for some of you, definitely, it's just like you are just starting a project, or there's something you want to do or try that has to do with creativity, and really tapping into that power. And I feel like maybe somebody has been making you feel like you can't do it, but you can. You need to have that confidence. You need to work on your solar plexus chakra as well. And it's interesting because we got, you guys picked this crystal in particular, which is, a tangerine, which is an orange color, which, believe it or not, is tied to, it could be tied to the solar plexus, but it's more like this is tapped into the sacral chakra, which is the source and the center for your sexuality and also for your creativity, because the two go hand in hand straight up. So you need to be working on, and I see green and I see blue here and I see a lot of orange. So I feel like from that sacral chakra into that Manipura chakra, the solar plexus, into your heart chakra, your Anahata, and then into the throat chakra, you guys really freaking need to be clearing those on a regular basis and really using them. So let's take a look and see what communication is key here with new moon in Gemini has to say. Let's take a look at that and see what the message is. God, I haven't looked at this book in so long. It's kind of wild. Okay, so, ooh boy, here we go. Ready? Okay, a successful relationship usually comes down to one thing: communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you are asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or a neighbor, there's a new start coming, a time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. So to attune to this energy, it says, write a list of all the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. Wow. And so the additional meanings are time to tell someone how you feel. Yes, and by standing confident, getting the stones to basically say, hey, this is how I feel. You need to do this. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart, right? Someone is flirting with you. Ooh. And then it says, read more books. So the teaching here is Gemini is the sign of communication and socializing, of ideas and travel. And the energy around it and around this card, no matter when you pull it, is speedy, gossipy, and flirtatious. Yes, it is. The new moon in Gemini is a wonderful time to get out and socialize. Gemini loves to chat. One thing to be aware of is that this card can also indicate being mentally scattered. Daily meditations will help you unscramble crossed wires in your brain. Interesting stuff. Okay, so with our Panther there. Okay, so for the Panther card, the element in this one obviously is Earth. And it says, the Panther speaks of protecting your energy and reestablishing boundaries. Ask yourself, who are you allowing to take your energy, and who do you give it away to freely? God, I cannot talk today. How can you rebalance this? Exactly. Also be aware of the energies that you sense being drawn to you. Are you letting in energy that you shouldn't? Call on the Panther to protect your aura when you are out, and carry a protection crystal. Okay, and there's some listed below, which I'm going to read to you. For strong cord cutting, invoke the violet flame. Call it down through the higher chakras to fill up your body through all layers, and push its violet light through all cords attached to you. As it moves through them, it burns them up. It burns them up from you back to the person, place, or thing that is taking your energy. So this is talking about cord cutting. Also, this is also relating to Archangel Michael, who is, great to call on for cutting cords, like energy cords. Because when somebody is like taking your energy and they're sucking your energy from you on a regular basis, it's like there is like literally like a cord of energy attached between you and that person or situation or whatever. And it's important on a regular basis. Obviously, I did say this for this group that you need to be clearing out your chakras. But obviously, cord cutting comes along with that. So by clearing those, you concentrate on cutting the cords, energetic cords, so that your energy remains yours and, somebody's not draining the shit out of you, okay? So the core, this is really interesting that this is, the crystal companions are shungite, black tourmaline, and smoky quartz. And all of those are, of course, black and dark crystals. And here's onyx right here. That's another good one. But shungite in particular is really great for anybody who is around electromagnetic energy on a regular basis. And we're all around that constantly. Shungite actually, like legit, like scientifically repels this kind of, shit. So like if you put one near a microwave, like you should see what happens. Computers, it protects your energy. It's great stone to have. Black tourmaline is great, and so smoky quartz. And you can actually put smoky quartz in the bathtub with you if you take salt baths, which I recommend for this group as well. So with the citrine card, with card number 13 there, let's take a look and see the message here. The extended message. Obviously, there's you got a lot of creativity in this group, okay? And creativity comes in all forms. It's not just the arts. There's creativity in business, creativity, in scientific work, all kinds, okay? It extends to every, aspect of life. So with this card, it says, citrine is the crystal of abundance. Abundance comes to you in many ways today. It may be a piece of happy news, a new business opportunity, money, or a feeling of fulfillment. It doesn't matter which form the abundance comes in. Try to focus on only the positive things today and feel yourself being re-energized. If you feel like you need more energy, begin to get creative. When you partake in creative activities, you open yourself up to new opportunities, rekindled passion, and greater happiness. To express your creativity, you may like to garden, cook, draw, write, play, or listen to music. What can you make, play, or do that you enjoy? Look especially for activities that get you thinking out of the box and help you to relax. When you are feeling positive, relaxed, and or motivated, your energy levels are very high. This also helps you to attract and manifest more abundance into your life. Make a list of what you would like to achieve and then visualize yourself achieving it. Yes, and this is like, you know, kind of like law of attraction stuff. It's just spell casting too, okay? Citrine is associated with the solar plexus chakra. It is known as the stone of success and can help you increase your personal wealth and energy. So there you go. And obviously with that confidence card, you know, be bold, rise up, stand tall, feel, you know, all that stuff. There is a affirmation that comes with this card here. And it says, today I will connect with my inner power and be bold. I will rise up and know my worth. I banish all uncertainty and remember with pride my accomplishments. I will let no one diminish me. Yes, exactly. Okay. I embrace the strong, beautiful presence that I am, and I will go forth with courage. Yes. So this group, it's definitely all about working on that confidence, that abundance, that creativity, protecting your energy, because I feel like definitely some of you are very much empathic. And you're a little bit of a softie when it comes to certain people and certain aspects. And it's time to stand in your full power, because this is like going to be the first step setting you off onto your journey. That's definitely going to attract things to you. So don't forget that, okay, you guys? So that is all I'm seeing for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my Patreon information and social media. Thank you guys so much for being with me, and I will catch you in the next video, which will be coming out at the end of the week. So see you then. Bye. For those of you who picked group 2 with the ametrine, this is going to be your reading. So let's see what came up. It says a personal issue reaches resolution with full moon in Cancer. So obviously this year, whenever the full moon is in Cancer, that could be a very powerful time for you guys. We have Dolphin. Oh my God, look at this. This is like watery and like, you know, Cancer and very moon-like. And then we have Dolphin, which of course is, you know, aquatic creature, you know. Dolphin with Atlantis. Healing wisdom is surfacing. Stop and listen. So I feel like you have ancestors definitely coming at you from, you have connections to Atlantis. So, you have the ability to heal, definitely. And there's messages being sent to you. Now, are you paying attention or not? That is the question, okay? Because you need to be listening and paying attention. Dolphins and anything, you know, Atlantean looking is definitely going to be a sign in synchronicity for you guys. We have Pipestone or Catlinite with ancestors and root chakra. What the fuck? Look, healing wisdom is surfacing. Stop and listen. I said you have ancestors freaking, you know, and like you have connections to Atlantis, and literally you have ancestors and root chakra coming up here. Holy shit. And then we have anticipation. Something wonderful is happening. Change is in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. Wow. Okay, this group is way interesting here because we have messages coming into you. There is some kind of connection that's coming in for you guys and blessings that are coming to you. There is somebody you're supposed to meet, okay? Your person probably, for those of you who are single, it could be just like a friendship relationship or somebody very important that's going to be coming into your life in the future who is you've had a connection to before, and it's definitely way the fuck back to, you know, Atlantean times, okay? So, wow, all right? I feel like definitely some of you have been like struggling with some kind of situation that you've been trying to resolve. It could be between a group of people, a specific friendship, but it's definitely coming to an end and there's a resolution coming in sight. I feel like you're getting help through meditations and dreams from your guides. But there is definitely, like, you can feel it coming in. You've got that anticipation, that jittery kind of vibe, okay? That something is good is just waiting for you around the corner because there is. Dragonflies could also be another special sign and synchronicity for you guys in particular. But I feel like it's really important that, because I feel like for some of you, you've been up in the ether a little bit too much, and it's important that you regularly ground yourself and work on that root chakra. to really build a stable foundation for yourself so that you're able to, balance out the information that you get from the heavenly realm with the earthly realm. You know what I mean? There needs to be a nice balance between the two for this group, I feel like. But I feel like some of you could definitely be working in a healing field. You could be working in a healthcare system. You could be a nurse. You could be some kind of, or interested in Reiki, herbal medicine, acupuncture, acupressure, massage therapy. There's some kind of healing talent that this group definitely has. I also feel like this group is extremely intuitive. And like I said, you also could be a Cancer. I almost feel like that there's somebody watching this that, some of you guys could be Aries for some reason. That's coming through to me. I also feel Aquarius and Gemini for some reason is really strongly coming through to me on this one, okay? But I feel like that you've been really trying to resolve something here. But there's messages that are coming in. You need to be paying a really close attention to what you're being told, what you're feeling, what your intuition is telling you here. And I also feel like this group has been working on a lot of manifestations, and they're in the works. So be patient. For sure. So let's see what the personal issue resolution message, the extended message is here for you with the full moon in Cancer. So with that, we have, right here. Cool. Oh, you want to know something really weird? Is I've used this deck about a million gazillion times here, but what's really interesting is group 1. And then this group has successive moon cards. That's fucking wild. Okay. So with this card, it says, things are likely to get very heated as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both that a domestic matter or a private issue will soon come to a head, and that it's a great time to move house. Interesting. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. Wow. Okay, so this is a hint to me that the person in question, for you who are looking for your soulmate, they're definitely not down with people who are totally insecure. So there is a need to really tap into your insecurities and deal with them, okay? This could involve a little bit of shadow work even. But, shadow work, for those of you who don't know what it is just where you acknowledge any kind of pain, fear, dark feelings, or whatever that you're feeling inside, and acknowledging them, realizing them, working with them to work through them so that you can overcome them. It is nothing negative. It's not bad juju. It's none of that shit. It's actually very healthy. So anyway, so to attune to this energy, it says it may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner, like the crab, okay? Interesting. I also feel like some of you have been considering moving to a place that's near water, like ocean. Some of you could be thinking about moving. For some reason, I want to say Southern California, or why is Hawaii coming up? Just, I feel like some of you have been like wanting to move to like, someplace where there's beautiful beaches or something like this. There's no really white sand beaches in Southern California, that's for damn sure. It's more like Carmel, California has a white sand beach, and yes, it's natural. For those of you who didn't know, it's really kind of wild to see, especially if you grew up in California, to know that there's actually a white sand beach there is weird. But yeah, so some of you could be like considering a move to someplace like this. This is what I feel. So additional meetings are meditate to soothe heightened emotions. Don't be clingy. Stop sulking. See, don't be clingy. Okay, that's another thing. Don't be clingy, okay? Have you had enough family time lately? Well, for those of you who are stuck in a household with the same old family members since COVID has started, obviously, there's some of you who are like, get me the fuck out of here. You know, you might be feeling like that. Stay patient. Stay strong, because we still have a ways to go with this, you guys. Seriously, I don't think anything is going to really clear up until the end of this year. Okay, I think it's going to start to slow down a little bit, but I think things have permanently changed for the good. Like when I say for the good, I mean that there's certain structures that need to fall in order for us to advance as human beings, and I feel like that this was the first step in that motion. But things are going to start to slow down. Things are going to start to open up, I feel like, towards the end. And I'm not the only person who feels this way. I was literally talking to some medical professionals about this. And it's like, you know, think about it. The Spanish flu, you know, the last pandemic, it lasted for 2 years. So, and they didn't have the technology like we have now. Okay. So think about that. Anyway, so heightened emotions of the moon Cancer combination can't be ignored. However, Cancer is one of the moon's 2 home signs along with Taurus. So astrologically speaking, the moon loves to be in this sign. In fact, she rules Cancer. This means that with this card, there's a sense that all is as it should be, or don't worry, all will soon be well. Exactly. So that's kind of weird. I was bringing that up. And, you know, that's the message with this card, because I feel like everything's going to work out. We just need to be patient. This requires a lot of fucking patience on humanity's part, because let's just face it, a lot of us are getting a little bit stir crazy, like wanting to get out. And I even saw a news headline talking about adventure, that everyone's like really badly wanting to go on an adventure because we're fucking sick of being, you know, stuck in the same place, kind of. Okay. Not surprising. You know, it comes with the territory. So with the Dolphin card, let's take a look and see what Dolphin has to say here. Oh, this is like one of the first cards in this deck. So with Dolphin, obviously this is a water, and it's interesting. We have, like, I feel like you guys, like some of you are definitely water signs. And this says healing wisdom is surfacing. Stop and listen. Of course, it says dolphins were a very important allies during the golden age of Atlantis. They communicated with us freely and held sacred knowledge as the record keepers of the seas. Most Atlanteans were healers and scientists. When Atlantis was flooded, many offered up their memories and wisdom to the dolphins to keep safe until Earth is ready to receive such insights. Aha! And what was I saying? I felt like this was like the step towards something specific. That's going to help humanity, like uplift it. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on. This is just the first step in a long process, okay? So the dolphins come to you to signal the great wave of light that will soon be upon us. They ask that you use water as a tool for connection. Use it in your rituals, sit by the water, and listen to the messages that come. Holy shit! I was talking about moving towards water. There you go. You have so much potential, so much love. Please take time to sit and listen to your heart. Invoke dolphin energy and connect with your soul's essence. In these quiet moments, connect with your inner wisdom to heal and release what does not serve you. And of course, these stones with this are Atlantisite and aquamarine. Wow, that's interesting. Atlantisite is, check it out, look at that. It's a very interesting looking crystal. And of course, aquamarine, I have an aquamarine ring right here. Yeah, aquamarine is a great, also if you're going to travel over water, you guys carry that on your person. Sailors used to carry it as good luck. Okay, so with card 32 here, with pipestone, let's see what this has to tell us today. It says, your ancestors are calling to you, waiting for you to start to acknowledge them. Okay, so they're calling out to you. They're waiting for you to be like, hey, they're like, hey, I'm calling to you. It's time for you to pay attention to what they're saying here, okay? So this is a powerful time for you to delve more deeply into who you really are and to find out where your family has come from. Holy shit. You may feel a strong pull to a particular culture. Oh, wow, I can relate to this. that may not be in your current family bloodlines. This culture may have been part of who you were in a past life, or you may have some soul link to these ancestors. I bet you a lot of you do comment, because I'm curious as to any of you having connections to Atlantis, but do you have a connection to a specific culture right now? I know I do, and if you've been paying attention, you know what it is already. I don't even have to say shit. So yeah. Pay attention to any particular cultures or belief systems that you find yourself drawn to at present time. Now is an optimal time to research your family lineage. Your ancestors have been with you in many lifetimes, and they are here today to offer you strength and wisdom. You are not alone. Call upon them for help and guidance whenever you need to. Pipestone, also known as catlinite, is a sacred crystal in Native American culture. So some of you could be definitely attracted to Native American culture, okay? It is carved into sacred pipes and used in other sacred objects. Pipestone is associated with the root chakra and is used to connect with the ancestors' great spirit and to the earth. It's weird because when I was saying the Native American thing, first I was specifically thinking of Pleiades, because there are Native American tribes who definitely have a connection and think that's, you know, they say that that's where their ancestors come from. And there are many cultures on Earth that say that this is, and I know in Hawaii as well, it's weird because I mentioned Hawaii, that they feel very connected to the Pleiades, and this is, they say this is where our ancestors came from. So yeah, interesting stuff. So something wonderful is happening, changes in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. I'm going to read you the affirmation for this card, but I feel like you guys are definitely anticipating this, and you can feel it happening. You can feel the change is coming. So definitely keep working on resolving any issues. Really tap into that family lineage. Do past life regressions if need be, so you can understand like where healing needs to happen. And I feel like you're getting messages from your guides as to what needs to be healed so that you can move forward, so you can have a healthy, happy relationship and be more successful, you know, with your manifestations and everything else. So anticipation says, today I know that something wonderful is going to happen. I will keep my eyes and ears open for the guidepost to these unknown blessings. I give thanks for change and the faith that life is about to get even better than I ever thought possible. So there you guys have it. Interesting stuff. This is a very interesting group. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications for when I put new videos out, which the Soulmate one is definitely, there's a new Soulmate one coming out at the end of the week, so be looking for that. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me or join my Patreon or check out my social media, it's all in the drop-down box. Thank you guys for being with me today, and I will catch you next time at the end of the week. Bye. Those of you who picked group 3 with the green fluorite, this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at the cards and flip them over and see what we got. We have a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. So for this group, the new moon is in Virgo. This could be a very powerful time for you guys. I'm feeling heart chakra stuff already big time with all this green. So we have frog. Stepping into your power. Don't take a back seat in your story. It's time to step up. Again, we have another group where we're talking about standing in your power, being brave, being bold to move forward. You have to be this way. Some of you also could be Virgos. I feel like some of you definitely could be... I feel like you guys, definitely there's like some earth signs watching this, but I also feel like water signs too. So we have discernment. We have see the truth of the situation. Use common sense and do not be fooled. Pay attention. Your intuition knows. See the truth as use common sense. Stepping into your power. Don't take the back seat. Oh, look at, there's a frog. Holy shit. Oh my God, there's a frog with wings. That is so cute. And oh, air, and then we have calcite. Oh wow, calmness. This is card number 8. All chakras. Okay, so this group really needs to be protecting your chakra energy, okay? And you need to be clearing them on a regular basis. Calcite is a great stone for that. You're going to be wanting to use calcite on a regular basis. Here's some pink calcite right here, which is a very soothing, very beautiful, calm. And this is also, believe it or not, a type of calcite here. This, if you put it under a black light, actually glows. So, anyway, okay. So I really feel like some of you guys are being taken for a ride. And you know what's so weird is you have a green stone here, and you have all this green energy. We also have the white kind of like, this is like a crown chakra, kind of higher self. So you guys need to really be working on getting in contact with your higher self more. But I also feel like, you know, we've got this yellowy kind of color here also, which is very solar plexus chakra, which is that personal power. It's very important that you're being using some discernment when it comes to other people, because I feel like some of you could be afraid to be giving, you know, giving your heart to somebody, whereas others have been giving their heart and their energy and their love to the wrong people. Whereas some of you, there are people who are interested in you and they're coming forth and they're wanting to express and have a connection with you, but you're afraid to let go and afraid to let them in. So I feel that, you know, it's very important for this group that they use common sense. And also, be listening to your intuition, because I feel like I said, somebody's being taken for a ride here. You're getting freaking led on. You're being, you know, used or something like this. So it's very important that you be paying attention to that intuition. And you need to freaking wake up and see the truth of the situation, okay? Because this situation or this person, and it could be any kind of person, it could be a friendship, a lover, a family member, is taking you freaking, and they're using you and, you know, sucking you dry. And you need to be saving that energy for the person who is your equal, who is your mate, not giving it away to somebody who does not deserve it or doesn't respect you, okay? Because I feel like that there's a very gentle, kind energy with some of you in this group, for sure. It's very sweet and very endearing. And honestly, it's like, I feel like, I'm just going to say it, I feel like slapping the shit out of whoever is doing this to you, because they don't deserve it. It's like, you know, to have somebody like that in your life who's kind and gentle and giving and loving and calm and sweet, you know, it's a fucking gift. It's a treasure. And I feel like some people just take advantage of that, and they're complete utter shite for doing it. Okay. So I really feel that it's time for you guys to stand up, step into that power, and stop letting people take you for a ride, and stop letting people tell you what to do, what they think is like. I feel like for some of you, somebody is like trying to tell you what's best for you, and, oh, I think you should do this, or you need to go do this for a career or whatever. It's like, you know, in your gut what's best for you. Don't let other people dictate your life, or you're going to end up miserable. Okay. So use that discernment here, you guys, and really, pay attention. For some of you, you definitely need to be opening up more, okay? And you need to, I honestly, after with this, it's like the first thing that came into my mind was give them a piece of your mind, because it says a time to give rather than take. Like I said, some of you could be on the flip side of what I'm saying and taking. But I feel like almost like the majority of people are, it's like, you need to give them a piece of your mind and say what's on your freaking, you know, what you're feeling. What are you holding back? You need to let it go. So let's take a look at new moon in Virgo and see what it has to say here. What's the extended message? I'm very curious. When this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been feeling unwell, this card suggests your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies, so add these to your routines now. However you've been feeling, if a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. It's a time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think more about what you can do for others. Wow. Okay, so obviously we have a new year starting up here, so we just did. So some of you, it's time to detox. And when I say detox, I don't mean like doing some stupid detox starvation thing or some shit like this. I mean detox, like literally emotionally detoxing your life, and also just adding more vegetables and fruits into your diet and start like sweating. Okay. When I say like sweating it out, like working out, making sure that removes toxins like on a regular basis. Okay. Because we store toxins in our fat. So the more, think about that. All right. That's all I'm just going to stop right there. Think about that. When you sweat it out, okay, what are you doing? You're burning calories and you're also burning fat, right? So you're getting rid of toxins. So think about that one for a second, okay? I mean, we need some fat for hormones to function and things like this, of course. Men can have less fat on their bodies than women too, because we have all this extra stuff going on. But you need to like be doing this on a regular basis, because this is going to keep you healthy, all right? So to recommit, it says to attune to this energy, it says recommit to a healthy morning and evening routines. So some of you need to definitely be working on this, okay? Because it's going to help clear your mind and help you to really stand in your power. I don't think people realize how as we grow strong, when we commit to like a fitness routine, it actually empowers us and it makes us feel more alive. It increases endorphins in our body. It really puts you in that power, and you realize, for anybody who feels powerless, I highly recommend this because it can change your fucking life. I'm not even kidding you. Okay. I've seen it happen a million times. So, additional meanings are gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success without being pedantic. It says be of service to others, and love and money will follow. Interesting. So some of you might be considering a career change where you are doing something where you are helping others. It could be in the medical industry, health and fitness. Some of you could totally be looking into that, like having a career in health and fitness or something, life coaching, whatever, where you're helping others. Some of you could be going to school to become a therapist or something like this. Herbal medicine, that came up in another group too. I really feel like this is the time to really start working on it. Like that's going to set you off. It's going to set you on the journey to better things down the road too. So it says, be of service to others and lend money. Okay. The person you're asking about is reliable. So your person that's coming in, for those of you who are looking for your soulmate, is very reliable. I feel like they're very grounded. They definitely could be Virgo energy, or they have like heavy Virgo placements or something like this. They could also work in the health field too, or health and fitness. So the teaching here is Virgo is the sign of health, service, and analysis. Its energy is precise and has a feel of the harvest about it. When this card comes up, it could be that a wonderful bounty is coming your way. However, the energy of the new moon in Virgo is usually about getting your life in order. So that's what you need to do at the time of the Virgo new moon, and whenever you pull this card, basically, okay? So obviously, the big message here is get your shit together, okay? That's what the goal here is. And, this is going to set you up to step into your power. You're going to be better at using your discernment. It's just going to be better all around in general. Really taking charge of your health is fucking vital at this time for sure. Without a freaking doubt here. Okay, so now I'm looking for a frog here. Okay, wow, this is like towards the end of the book. I don't know if I've ever pulled this card either. All right, so with frog, it's water and air. So we have earth energy, we have water energy, and we have air energy. And I do see that. Look at the froggy has wings. So yeah. Okay. Don't take a back seat in your story. It's time to step up. The frog appears to those coming into their power, symbolizing the awakening creative energies within you. It is a truly transformational time for you, and there are many opportunities in this transition. The frog helps you swim through life's changes. His close connection to water will assist you in purifying and cleansing. Wow. Oh my God, totally relates to this. He can help you release any emotional baggage. He reminds you to make choices based on what's right for you, helping you to maintain your personal integrity. The frog also heralds a prosperous time for you and those close to you. It is a time to enhance your intuition and focus yourself in order to strengthen your connection to the spirit world. A frog can survive in both water and on land. This shows us that it is possible to navigate between spiritual, emotional, and physical planes with ease. So there is crystal companions with this besides our calcite here. And we have rainforest jasper and mica, which is interesting. I don't even know what rainforest jasper looks like. I should look that one up. I'm curious. So then we have calcite with card 8. So some of you could be born on the 8th. The month of August could be important to you. And you know, Virgo starts in August too. Interesting, at the end of August. Wow. Okay. All right. So anyway, it says calcite's message for you is to calm down and go with the flow. Try not to fight against the flow of things. Take time now to relax and recharge. In life, there are times when it's difficult to be calm, but it's important that you try to release any pent-up emotions such as stress or anger. It is not good for you to bottle up or repress these feelings. Once you release the stressful emotions, you can then focus on calming yourself. You can calm your mind through meditation or by listening to music. Release stress in your physical body too through exercise, stretching, or walking. It's crazy. This is what, oh wow, okay. When you are calm, your energy lifts. You are more positive and better able to connect more clearly to the spirit world and your intuition. You can also attract and manifest more things in your life if you are open, relaxed, and calm. Calcite comes in many different colors. Each color is associated with a different chakra. Calcite helps to reduce stress and release fears. It is also a grounding stone, which helps you to open up and go with the flow. And it's so interesting because we have all this green, and I have this pink one here, and this is definitely heart chakra, and you have that green stone. So pink and green, and also I feel like anything that is sacral or Manipura chakra, you know, crystal related is good for this group, you know. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, so with that discernment card, you know, it says, see the truth of the situation, use common sense, and do not be fooled. Pay attention. Your intuition knows. So with the discernment, there is an actual affirmation with this. It says, today I acknowledge my ability to know the truth, even when it is hidden. I will listen to my heart chakra, and let my deeper knowing guide me. I will let go of the pointless dramas that drain me and embrace the things that make me truly happy. I will not be fooled. I will be real, I will be right, and I will be glad. Hell yes. Can I get a whoop whoop? Okay, so there you go, you guys. Amazing stuff. So anyways, that's all I've got for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my Patreon and social media. And thank you guys so much for joining me. Please make sure to check out the video coming up at the end of the week, the Calling in Your Soulmate video that I'll be posting up. And I will catch you next time or at the end of the week. Bye. For those of you who put the yellow obsidian, this is going to be your reading. We've had some interesting stuff come up so far. So we have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So when we have a full moon in Sag, this is going to be a powerful time for you guys, for sure. This is also a warning to make sure that you are not trapped in this narrow-minded focus, that you need to take a step back, take a, you know, calm breath, and really look at how everything is interconnected. Look at the bigger picture. Look how one action is like dropping a stone in the surface of, you know, calm water, and how it ripples out and affects everything around it. That is looking at the bigger picture. If more people took a step back and really looked at the bigger picture before they if they reacted for when it comes to a lot of things would be a lot different in the world. We need to use more of this, you know, point of view and this ability here to take a look at the bigger picture of things before we make a choice or react. We have wail with tenderness, show compassion, and forgive what needs to be forgiven. We have malachite, more heart chakra energy here, nature and heart chakra. And we have gentleness, another green card here. With strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. So we have this kind of fiery, saggy kind of energy. I feel root chakra with this. I feel throat chakra with this. And I definitely feel heart chakra with this. So these are the 3 areas you guys definitely need to be working on. It's kind of interesting because I feel like once there's a situation that some of you are definitely dealing with that needs to be forgiven, okay? Now, when we forgive, doesn't mean we forget. And when you forgive someone, you don't even have to forgive them to their face if you can't go around them for whatever reason. Maybe they're abusive or whatever. But by doing this, you're setting yourself free and enabling yourself to let go and move on, okay? That's what forgiveness does. And I feel like there's a need to forgive yourself for past pains, past hurts, past arguments. Maybe you've said something to somebody who didn't deserve something to be said to them that you said. That's a whole lot of words in my mouth there. You get the point, okay? But there's this need to forgive. Okay, in order to move on, like on your journey, on your path here, there's some shit that needs to be let go of. Okay, this could be forgiving a friend, a lover, or definitely a family member, I feel like. Okay, where we need to let the fuck go and forgive them for being ignorant or whatever. Okay, or not understanding, or perhaps this person, doesn't know any better because they don't have the strength or the power or haven't tried to delve deeper, and they're like kind of stuck in a situation where they were abused or something as a kid, and so now they're taking it out on other people. But here's the sad truth about this. Unless this person looks to go and try to fix that or heal that, they're not going to change, okay? This is just my personal experience with dealing with people who are like this, is unless they want to change, nothing's ever going to change with them, So you cannot fix people like this. They have to fix themselves. I mean, you can give them a word of advice, but don't expect them to take it, okay? If you need to walk away, walk away. But there is a need to forgive and to be tender with yourself, okay? And for some of you, there might be somebody who is around you that is also surrounding you who might be a little bit angry or something like this. And if you reached out to them, okay, this is just, be careful, okay? If you reach out to them and you show them some tenderness, you don't know, that might totally, completely, this person just might be sad, okay? And they just need to know that somebody cares, okay? I know, here's an example. There was a man who is an older man, and his wife died. And after she died, he was so angry and so fucking pissed off and just really mean and nasty. And then one day, somebody I know reached out to them and said, "Are you okay?" And they were super fucking sweet to them. And instead of overreacting like how everybody else reacted towards him and like were like mean and nasty and like right back, and they fed into the bullshit, they took it to a different freaking turn, and they were like, "Sir, are you okay?" And like they just like kind of like were kind and gentle and spoke very sweet, and the man just like broke down. It was just, Jesus, it's just so sad, because sometimes people, they don't know how to grieve, and they go to an angry place because there's different levels. And anybody who's out there who knows anything about therapy, some of you could be studying this right now, I feel like, where there's different levels of grief that we go through when we lose somebody. And it's a very fucking profound kind of thing. But by being gentle and showing kindness, sometimes it can completely change somebody's life. So please don't forget that too. I'm not asking you guys to be a doormat to somebody who repeatedly abuses you, okay? That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is sometimes, even if it's a stranger or something, sometimes by just approaching the situation from a gentle standpoint and in using tenderness and kindness, things can completely change. You could change somebody's life. You could save them from going down a very dark hole. Why do I feel like some of you guys are definitely studying this, or you're wanting to do some kind of like therapy or coaching or grief counseling or family counseling or something, I feel like, for this group? And I feel like you have a long road ahead of you and you have a lot to learn, but you've got what it takes to do this. And please, realize though that when you do this, you're going to have to really protect your energy on a regular basis, and definitely work on cleansing your energy centers, your chakras and stuff on a regular basis. Okay. But I feel like, and it is true, being kind and being gentle is really shows a lot of strength. And I hate it when people think that if somebody's kind, that they're weak. It's more like, no, they're the strongest people on the planet, okay? Because they can suck it up and they don't flip out, you know? So, and it, like, literally, it says true kindness has wings. Love in action endures. So I feel like by you guys doing this and like forgiving whatever situation it is, and if for those of you who are studying this situation, are wanting to do something in a career with this, I feel like this is definitely leading you to the path of success, leading you to your soulmate. For some of you, definitely. So let's get into the deeper meanings on these cards here. Let's look at the bigger picture with full moon and Sag here. Some of you could definitely be a water sign, an earth sign, definitely a Sagittarius. So, so when full moon is in Sag, it says, are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over minutiae can be counterproductive. Or perhaps you're being all talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you then see about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings, even if you don't yet have exactly what you want. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks to go with uncertainty on this journey called life. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. Okay, and that little hint right there, I feel like, is for those of you on the soulmate journey, definitely here. You meeting your person is going to come as a big surprise. It's not going to happen when you think it is. It's going to come at you out of nowhere, and you're going to be like flabbergasted. Okay. So it says, to attune to this energy, take time out for a mini break or adventure. So additional meanings are, this situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident without being overconfident to win the day. Have you shown that you care? If not, now is the time. And then find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. Exactly. There is a fine line for that. So the teaching with this card is the full moon in Sagittarius is a time when we are reminded that life is an adventure and there's a big wide world to see beyond our backyard. It's about having fun and being prepared to sail into uncharted territory. It's about big ideas versus the details. No matter when you draw this card, it encourages you to look at the bigger picture. And I feel like for some of you, definitely you guys have been thinking about traveling to a different place a lot lately. You could want to study in a different country. Of course, things right now are kind of up in the air. And as I've said before in another group, I feel like things are not going to slow down until the end of 2021. Things are going to start to level off probably with the whole COVID situation. Because, you know, the last global pandemic lasted 2 years. And, you know, like that would be, you know, around the like freaking time of where we've been into this for like almost 2 years. So keep that in mind. So anyways, with our whale card with tenderness, let's see. This is like the first card in this deck. Wow. Okay, so with whale, it's water and earth. And show compassion and forgive what needs to be forgiven. The whale comes with a joint message of tenderness and protection. She has great affection for you and your life journey. She wishes for you to work together with others to send healing energy to the waters. Send your light to the oceans and rivers, for they need you now. The whale holds us all in so much love, even as we mindlessly pollute her waters. She shows us mercy and compassion and trust that we will learn and grow. We can learn from her tenderness and forgiveness. Hold close those you love, whose energy lifts you up, and clear the way for new energies aligned with your own. Cut cords with those who you feel are draining you. Imagine them in front of you, attached by a cord. Take some golden scissors and cut the cord in pieces that you can sweep into a transmuting purple flame bonfire. State clearly that this is your space and draw an energetic circle around yourself on the ground. So crystal companions here are ocean jasper and selenite, and that's what this one is right here. So some of you could definitely be into water sports. Some of you could be surfers. Some of you could really want to be marine biologists. Some of you could be wanting to live near water, or you are, you know, into boating, things like this. I feel like there's definitely some of you who are very attracted to water energies. And I feel that also whales could be a sign in synchronicity. Also doves. Okay, white doves could be something as, you know, like a symbology for you guys. And I have to say, with malachite, this is not only just great for the heart chakra energy, but it's also good for manifestation, especially when it comes to the earthly realm of things and money and materialistic things, you know, the material realm of things. If you're trying to manifest, like, you know, career opportunities, more money in your life, whatever, malachite is a good stone to work with for that. So with card 27 here with malachite, it says, Mother Nature is calling to you. This is why malachite, I feel like for some of you, you guys could be into environmentalism, definitely working with protecting Earth's resources, the oceans, water, you know, trees, forests, things like this. I feel like some of you have a deep interest in that, or like, you know, helping out charities that do this, I feel like, for some of you. So with malachite has appeared for you today. Have you been spending too much time indoors with air conditioning and heating and fluorescent or LED lights? When was the last time you spent a decent amount of time outdoors or nature? It is time for you to reconnect with nature, to feel the grass, dirt, or sand under your bare feet. Perhaps you may even like to walk through the water at the seaside or in shallow parts of a running stream or lake. Wow. It is important for you to ground your energy through your feet and hands. Grounding your energy in nature is very simple. You may like to touch a tree or some leaves on a bush, or to feel the sun on your face and the wind in your hair. These simple things all help you to reconnect with nature, and in doing this, you are reconnecting with yourself. Plan a day trip or a holiday to your favorite destination, one which has natural element to it. Notice how wonderful you feel when you are there, and how great your energy is when you return home. And that's so true. It's like every time I go to like the mountains or something, it's like a total recharge. It feels fucking amazing, you know, being there. It's very powerful. So everybody has their like specific spots and places on earth that they really like to, recharge, reconnect, and ground. Ocean's great. The beach is great for that. I fucking love it. It's great. I haven't been in a long time. I haven't walked on the beach in freaking forever. And I grew up near one. So, I even take that message for myself. So anyways, with the gentleness here, it says strength is gentle, true kindness has wings, love in action endures. With that gentleness, there is an affirmation with this. And it says, today I will let kindness grow in me. I will be gentle with myself and give my soul the love it deserves. I will focus on everlasting love and let it gently flow into the world. I am alive, my gratitude knows no bounds, and my heart now overflows with love and kindness. Nice. I really feel like this group has got some interesting things coming to you in the future. And, heeding this advice and working on the chakras mentioned and stuff like this could be of great benefit to you, especially on your journey, especially if you're working towards your soulmate. So, which, by the way, the next soulmate video will be posting at the end of the week. So be looking for that for those of you who are interested. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my Patreon information if you're interested in that, and my social media. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you at the end of the week. Bye. Okay, and for our last group with group 5 with the Jupiter Quartz, this is going to be your message. Let's see what comes up for you. We've had some interesting stuff. We said, oh wow, a new start is coming with new moon. Nice. We have Penguin with diamond light activation. Light activations and new energies are coming your way. Be open to receive and welcome them in. We have love. Gee, I wonder what's coming your way. Listen to your heart. Embrace what makes you happy. There are 1,000,000 reasons to love. And then we have green, adventuring, new opportunities, and heart chakra. Okay, I gotta say this. I'm pretty sure every single frigging group in here had heart chakra included in their stuff. Everybody needs to be working on that heart chakra. No doubt about it, because it's our love center. It's what keeps us alive, for freaking Christ's sake. I feel like you guys definitely have a new start coming at you. For some of you, definitely this year, you're going to be finding a love of your life. It could just be one of you, or it could be multiple of you. I don't know how many people are looking at this right now, but obviously love is coming your way. No doubt about it. Some of you, I also just got this message that you guys who are already in a relationship probably are going to be getting pregnant. And that is a whole hell of a lot of love right there. You will never love somebody so much as your own child. It's amazing, like, how that is. I'm telling you. Some of you are definitely just opening up the capacity to definitely receive love, and you are going to be feeling more love. You're going to be oozing love coming from you, and it's just like you're going to be getting some kind of spiritual awakening is happening here. Okay, we have a diamond light activation. There's new energies coming your way. And you need to be open to them. Okay, you have to open your heart to them, to let them in, because this is going to trigger an awakening in you. I swear to God, it's like I'm just seeing, like, it's like a magical process. And it's like I literally can see in my mind's eye, there is somebody standing there and they're getting triggered. Okay, there are certain events, certain words, certain meditations, certain movements. We can combine all of them, and it will actually become a trigger that sets off that Kundalini energy and like an energy force within you that's going to definitely open up your heart chakra, and you are literally going to fucking glow. I can see this person has like this beautiful aura, and it's like they look super healthy, and their hair is like shining in the light, and they're happy. And it's just like, when this occurs, it's going to be like a 180. People who used to just like ignore you will be paying attention to you all of a sudden. People who used to be like kind of towards you will like either totally fall on the wayside. They'll never freaking go around you again, or else they're going to become like friends. It's like going to be like this miraculous change that occurs definitely for some of you, hardcore, where it's like you're not the same person anymore. Okay, this trigger, this activation, and it's really going to freaking call in love into your life of all kinds. I feel like, and it's literally saying, look, new start is coming, new opportunities. Listen to your heart. Embrace what makes you happy. You need to be following your bliss. You need to be following your true north, and you need to be following your life path too for this group, hardcore, I feel like. Penguins mate for life kind of situation. That's like what's going through my mind here. Boy, do they lead a freaking gnarly ass life, those birds. But they definitely love their babies, right? New moons are going to be very potent times for manifestation for you as well, because this is when we set things off into motion. They just come to a zenith at the full moon, and we release them at the full moon. But when we write our manifestations and we are working our energies to try to bring something in, or working on ourselves for self-improvement, I feel like this group really needs to do the self-improvement thing. We need to start those at the new moon. So every new moon, you guys should definitely be writing manifestations out and things like this, in which you release them during the full moon phase. Okay. And I would go and, like, if you can get outside under the full moon, do it there. Okay. When you release it. All right. Whether you are burying it, burning it, then burying it, things like this. Okay. However you go about doing it, Definitely start it in the new moon, I feel like. But you guys have a lot of opportunities coming your way. I don't think it's just love either. I think that there is some kind of career opportunities coming your way, starting now. This is like the ball starting to, it's like a snowball effect. Ha! Snowball. So let's take a look and see what the new start is coming here with that new moon card. Which is actually, believe it or not, the first card in this deck. I've done this a few times today, which is really interesting. Okay, are you ready? Woo. It says, there is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed and you are on target to achieve your goals. The message from the universe is that you're starting all over again in some way, be that on a new or better course or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and you're moving into a new cycle now. This is the time to wipe the slate clean. If the situation you asked about has become toxic, either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on the way. So to attune to this energy, it says, I see it when I believe it. And then the additional meanings are a new start is on the way. You will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Hey, hey. Forget about the past. Yes, this is a big one that everyone needs to do on a regular basis. Okay, even me. All right. So the teaching here is the new moon marks the start of the waxing cycle and the midpoint of the dark moon. It's a dark and veiled time when the moon is invisible and a time of rebirth. That's weird. I was talking about a baby being born. Some of you could be birthing a new project too, okay? It is a time that witches do their work, making wishes and laying down intentions for the new cycle. An intensely magical time when it's easier to pierce the veil to other worlds. As I said, this is when we write out our manifestations, people. Okay? So yeah. Wow, this is great energy for you guys. Okay, so with Penguin there, let's take a look and see what Penguin has to say. Once I can find Penguin, there it is. Oh, guess what page it's on, you guys? It's page 33. So 333 could be a number you're seeing on a regular basis. 33 also 5. So with Diamond, and 5 is all about change, by the way. Yeah, some of you could have a personal year that your personal year is 5. That was my, oh yeah, I'm in the new year now. Shit, I'm in a 6 year now. So for some of you, your personal year was 5 was last year, and now you're moving into 6. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's 5. So this is the element of water and earth here with Penguin. It says, the penguin holds a sweet, innocent energy to work with. She's sensitive and gentle. She brings renewal, a new perspective, and will help you adapt to any changes or new situations that can arise in life. She has a good balance between the spiritual and physical plane, so helps us reach that balance too. When speaking with the penguin spirit, she showed me the diamond ray passing down through her higher chakras and beaming out of her heart in waves. That's so wild. And we have heart chakra. Okay. Penguins are a gateway for the diamond light. This ray holds all of the colored rays in one, as well as the silver, platinum, and pure white rays. This living conscious structure holds the crystalline frequency, which is the highest geometric representation. If you pull this card, it means that you are in for a special activation of your cells and higher chakras. It is sacred and something to be treated with respect. I am a holder of these diamond ray key codes, and so is the penguin. We pass them on to you through this card to activate you if you are receptive to them. They are then within your light body and are passed on to all animals, places, and people that need them. So the crystal companions with this are diamond, Herkimer diamond, and clear quartz, which we've got one right here. Awesome. Okay. And it's really interesting because it's talking about how it's coming through the crown chakra, through the higher self down to the crown, and it's beaming out the heart. And look at this. This is a new opportunities with heart chakra, and it's all swirly, like awesome energy coming out there. So let's see with the green adventuring what we have here. So it says, congratulations. Green adventuring showing up for you means that new opportunities are coming your way. You may have a new job, hobby, or perhaps even new partnerships or a new romantic relationships in the wings. They literally have wings in this card. That is awesome. Whatever it is, enjoy this new way of life. Be open to these positive changes and new beginnings. The universe and your spirit guides are giving you a green light to let you know that the conditions around you are right for you to embrace this new opportunity. Today can be a very fruitful day for you. Feel the creative energy all around you and move forwards with any of your new ideas or plans. Try to be open to suggestions or advice from people that are close to you. These new ideas may bear some great fruit for you in the future. Green aventurine is known as the stone of opportunity. It is associated with your heart chakra. This beautiful crystal helps you to release your old patterns and habits so that you can remain positive, confident, and motivate as you embrace any changes and new opportunities around you. It is a great time for you to focus on manifesting prosperity into your life today. Exactly. So I feel like the next new moon, which is coming up, I think, oh shit. I don't, is it the 14th? I can't remember what day it is. I'm pretty sure it's the 14th though. I'm not sure on that though. I have it written down on my calendar. When this rolls around, I highly recommend you guys right now to manifestation. You're really focusing your energy, using some candle magic along with it. And especially if you're trying to manifest love into your life, okay? Try it. Like loving yourself, like having more... To call love to you, okay? As I said, and I've said before in many of my stuff, I do not do love spells on people. That is fucked up shit, okay? You do love spell on yourself to attract love to you. You want to have the right partner for you. If you have to feel like you have to cast love spell on somebody else, sorry, that person's probably not for you, and it's not going to end well. So just saying, do you, but I wouldn't do that. Hell no, because I would want true love, not fake ass shit. Okay, so anyways, rant over. So with love, like I said, listen to your heart, embrace what makes you happy. There are 1 million reasons to love. So here it says, today I will love. Before I talk, I will listen. Before I criticize, I will forgive. Before I judge, I will think. I remember that after all this is over, the only thing that will really count is how we treated each other and how much we have loved. Wow. Nice. And I feel like I said, this group has got some love headed their way. And I feel like your person probably has, you guys have tattoos, they have tattoos. There's some tattoos on deck here. But I thought it's really interesting that there was so many like synchronicities with through the cards here, like, you know, the wings, you know, the heart chakra activation and all this other kind of stuff. But this is a very positive group. So make sure that you watch the next video coming up at the end of the week. For those of you who are on your soulmate journey, check it out and see what it has to say as well. Because these are, you know, based on each other. So... but even if you're in a relationship with somebody, you can still watch them because there's still, you know, positive things, relationship stuff in them as well. Okay. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notification. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my Patreon information if you're interested in joining my Patreon, where I have all kinds of stuff, and, you know, my social media. Thank you guys so much for being with me today, and I'll catch you at the end of the week. Take care. Bye-bye.